Did you know that the phrase devil's advocate was a role in church proceedings? Hi, everybody. My name is Greg Crable, and this is my daily podcast, Something I Learned Yesterday, in which I take one issue from the world of publishing and try to explain it in about 3 or 4 minutes. Schoolofthought.org has some interesting tools you should take a look at. They have a collection of logical fallacies and cognitive biases that are fun to review. They also have a deck of cards with brainstorming tools. I have a few words to say about brainstorming, but that will be for another day. Today I'd like to zero in on 2 cards from the deck of brainstorming tools. They are Imagine You're the Devil and No Limits. Okay, so what would someone who had no ethical restraints do in your situation? The idea is not to do those things, but to learn from the mental exercise of it. Why? How does this help? First, you might be unnecessarily limiting yourself. Casting off the burden of being a good guy might open up your mind to new possibilities. Again, I'm not advocating being evil, but thinking like the devil might spur an idea that's not actually evil. For example, let's say I have a subscription newsletter, which I do, and I wanted to get more subscribers, which I do. An evil person might send the newsletter to non-subscribers along with an invoice. Just say, you're a subscriber now, whether you like it or not. My newsletter is free, by the way, so I can't do that. But this evil idea sounds suspiciously like something called a forced free trial, which is not evil, depending on how you do it. There are more or less devious ways to do a forced free trial. But I can imagine this idea originally came from someone who was willing to cast off some restraints. To build on that same concept, some people confuse mischief or even disruption with evil. They mistake breaking a convention with breaking a commandment. Thinking like the devil might help you to break out of some conventions that are holding you back. Now, second, your competitors might be perfectly willing to do evil things. They might be thinking like the devil. So thinking about what the devil might do can help you prepare to defend against ruthless competition. The next card is called No Limits. Here are the cards. They're pretty cool. What if you had no limitations? If you could do anything, you have superpowers, no end of money, unlimited time, and magical technology. You're not thinking like the devil, you're thinking like God. What could you do? The benefit of this technique is it allows you to imagine a perfect state, a perfect outcome, without being shackled by any of the no-can-do realities. Once you imagine this perfect state, you might find creative ways to get closer to it. But at a minimum, it gives you something to aim for. And then, when some magical technology comes along that can overcome one of your no-can-dos, you're mentally prepared. You're ready to leap ahead. Anyway, I recommend these cards. They can be fun and they can spur creative ideas. And by the way, the title Devil's Advocate, that was involved in the canonization process. When they were deciding if someone was a saint, there would be someone who would take the devil's side and argue against that person. So, thinking like the devil isn't only for new product development and brainstorming. If you need help with the creative process in your business, give me a call. I have a lot of ideas and maybe I can help. Thanks.